Nightvault!
And we're back with a super fun-packed episode of whatever we call this show.
Nightvault!
Nightvault, yes, we've got lots going on today. It's there's been ban lists introduced, there's restricted cards introduced since we last played. We've got new objective tokens to show off.
Awesome!
We've also got a bit of a first on Agents of Sigmar, which is that neither of us know what the other person's bringing to the table.
We haven't done a mystery matchup in ages.
No, exactly. And even when we did the last mystery matchup, I think we ended up telling each other.
Yeah,
but
we
actually
probably did.
Or both absolutely have no idea what the other person's
Pinky
bought.
swear.
And there's an even more than that. This is a best of 3.
Woo!
So if you enjoy this one very much and you want to watch the later ones, then I'm afraid you will have to come and join us over on Patreon at the $5 level. If you're interested, do come and have a look at the link below. There's lots going on over there. I'd like to think we provide good value for money.
I think so. All of our patrons, all our patrons are very happy. They always compliment us on how great we are. So
well, yes, we do. I really think though those dummy accounts you set up.
Shut up! Shut up!
Right.
Never.
Anyway, so without further ado, enough about another dummy account. Who are we bringing tonight, Pete? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's the Reavers versus Fjul and the Chosen Axes! We've not had a matchup like this for donkeys.
No,
Two classic warbands.
Now, this one, just to run through the rules for you, is basically anything goes, but we are playing Faction Fraction.
Yep.
And we are obviously playing with
list.
the ban and restricted list, so only 5 off the restricted list and none of the ban cards.
Yes,
here.
none
I'm
at all.
interested to see how the Reavers play.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time since I played Garrek, and I thought, you know what, it's time to get him back out again.
Well, I think the time is ripe for playing Fjul. I have to say, well, I can't say that because that will give away what I've got in my deck.
Because I'm going to do this, this, and this.
Yeah. So, right.
And there's another first, Robin, that you didn't mention. You won the role.
I did win the role, and of course, playing the Axes, I don't want to win the role because I want more objectives on my side.
That's Murphy's Law. The beep, 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 beep. I think he's still getting Morse code. And we've got these lovely new tokens that were made for us, completely unrequested and absolutely lovely. I'll flash up some pictures of them, of some new tokens, and they're awesome. They've got a little clear base in the middle so you can stand your characters on them, and you've got numbers around the edges so you can still see what they are.
They are fantastic, aren't they? Little shields around the front. Thank you. It was Rupert.
Thank you, Rupert.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Awesome.
And we do accept all sorts of free gifts.
Yes.
Here, so
especially
pretty much,
money.
Yeah. So do feel free to send us anything you like, apart from your kids. Don't send us your kids.
No, I don't want them.
We've got enough of those.
And do check us out on Patreon, and do look at all the links are in the description below, and let's crack on. So these are the boards. Robin Robin won the roll, so he's placed them like this, and we've gone for the classic boards this time. I noticed we've both gone for a classic board here, and you've placed them this way round. And I've got objectives 3, 4, and 2, and you've got 1 and 5.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I still haven't worked out how you use the lethal hexes and the blocked hexes. I just kind of feel like they're
blocked hexes. I think are good against when you're a small warband and you think you might be coming up against a big warband.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, true.
The lethal ones, I still don't think, unless you're playing really defensive and you want people to have to wade through them to come at you.
Yes, then I can
that's
see.
about it. But we don't tend to play.
We never play
defensive.
defensively.
No, so that would be why we can't work it out.
It's boring. Nobody wants to watch that.
We're going to replace these. So number 3, Sparkly 3 goes over here.
Number 1,
that might be my new favourite.
You had the sparkly one. I can't believe.
Ooh, you've got like some pit there with a skull in it.
Yeah, and I've got another one.
4, it's got a pentagram.
No, 5 was here with some more skulls.
You've got the massive.
You might be making a throne of that later.
I should have that one. That's not fair. And number 2 over here is this little diamond of amethyst. Well, not diamond. This amethyst rock over there, buried in the earth, glinting malevolently.
What I'm going to say about this objective, Pete, if you want it, come and claim it.
If you want it, come and get it. So, what are we doing now? I don't even know. We've got to pick our cards, haven't we?
So no spell cast tonight.
No spell cards, no casters, none of that. None of that
rubbish.
No, it's dwarves versus Khornes. There's not a jot of magic in sight. So I'm going to have to get rid of all my ploy cards, all my power cards rather, because I've only got one ploy card, which is Spores of Battle, and I'll have to get rid of Ethereal Shield, Great Strength, Light Armour, and Blood Slick. And I'll have to draw another 5.
You know what, Pete? I'm going to get rid of mine too.
Ooh.
I've got 3 and 2, but my 2 ploys are a bit, as we say in dwarfish, shicer.
I thought they were more Scottish than wasn't Shite.
Yeah, exactly.
A bit shite.
Okay, so I've got rid of Grimnir's Speed, Activated Rouge, which I'm a bit sad about because that's Awakened Weapon for dwarfs.
Yeah.
A Destiny to Meet.
Ooh.
Yeah. Piercing Stare and the Earth Shakes, which is useful.
Oh yeah, that is.
The Piercing Stare, you cannot make an attack action. I just don't think they're worth holding on to.
Okay,
I have better ones in here.
So Robin's going to draw up, and then we shall show you our cards, and then we'll roll for setup.
I just realised I haven't. And it pains me. It really does pain me, but I'm going to get rid of my objectives as well.
Ooh, what are you getting rid of?
Escalation. That's why it pains me. Our only way out, which I'm probably not going to score.
Probably not.
And a claim retaken, which I'm definitely not going to score.
No.
And that's the one that I'm fairly sure I meant to leave out of the deck. I don't know what I meant to put in, but I'm pretty sure it
probably wasn't that one that I wanted in there.
No. It's quite irritating.
I'm also going to get rid of my objectives, because I've got Blood for the Blood God, which is the painful one, which is score immediately if 3 people make a charge. It Begins, which is 2 people dead in the end phase. And the third one is Khorne Cares Not, which is 5 people dead.
Oh yeah, you're not going to score that.
And I'm not going to get Khorne Cares Not, and possibly not the second
Now
one.
I picked up these cards, I'm really sad that I swapped mine.
Okay, so it's time for us to roll and see who has to place first. So I roll a crushing... Wow, nothing at all. 1 single. This is not a good start. Ooh, crit and a double.
Crit and a double.
I'm assuming I'm placing first.
Place first, please.
Okay. Well, I guess it's going to be good old Arnulf up front. Don't die, Arnulf. But if you do, well, we don't really care.
Harsh. So I'm going to place old Mad Maegrim over here.
Targor here.
Vol Oricbane here.
Casters the Chain there.
I'm going to put Tef Flamebearer here.
Saek is going to go there. You know, actually, Blooded Saek's going to go there.
Ooh, hello. Hello, Blooded Saek.
Ew.
And I'm going to put Fjul here.
Arnulf, you are dead meat. Garrek, I'm going to put there. Okay, so now we roll to see who goes first. And you get +1 crit, so I might as well first and see if I save you a roll. Yes, I do. Another single, and that's that. So now, do you go first or second?
I should go one of the two.
Yep. Possibly third.
Okay, I'm going to let you go first.
Booker. First go. Some people at home might be looking at my second set of objectives and going, should have stuck with the first ones. Because, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, for my first activation, I'm just going to do a move to there. I'm going to move Arnulf just across the board a bit. Because all your guys move 2 at the minute, so unless you've got some pushy ploys, there is nothing that you can do to get me right now. Nothing in my power step.
Okay. So I am going to not play anything in the power step.
So on to your first activation then.
My first activation, I'm going to make a move.
Make your move.
With Mad Maegrim. 1, 2. And the power step, I'm not going to do anything.
Okay, so I'm going to put all of my eggs in a basket now. I'm going to play Blood Offering. Choose friendly fighter, they suffer 1 wound and roll 2 extra attack dice. And I'm going to put that on Saek.
Okay.
So Saek over here.
Okay.
Anything else for you?
No, I don't think so.
And I'm also going to play Fueled by Fury. Reroll an attack dice for the first friendly fighter attack action.
Ready to play.
So onto my second activation, and unsurprisingly, I'm going to charge with Saek. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And he's going to slap, which one's the green one?
That is Vol Oricbane.
Vol Oricbane is going to get an axe in the face. So I get 2 extra dice for Blood Offering, and I can re-roll any of them.
Okay.
So I roll 2 hammers normally, so I've got 4 hammers. 2 crits and 2 hammers! I will keep that. And that is 3 damage.
That's killed him then.
Okay, glory for that. And I scored precise use of force.
Nicely played.
It's another glory. And I need another objective. And I'm also going to play as a reaction to that, Skulls for the Skull Throne. Play after a friendly fighter's attack takes an enemy fighter out of action, draw 2 power cards. And in my power step, I'm going to play Deathly Fortitude on Blooded Sec. So he's now got 4 wounds and a movement of 2 right now. Anything for you in my power step?
No, I've got nothing in your power step.
Okay, onto your second activation.
Okay, for my second activation, I'm going to make a move action with Fjul to there.
Just waddling along down the field like he's got all the time in the world. Okay.
I've got nothing to do in the power step.
Oh, okay. In your power step, I'm going to play Khorne Calls.
Oh, what does that do?
Which is roll 1 extra attack dice for the first attack in the next activation. On to my third activation. I'm going to charge with Garrek. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. So Garrek normally rolls 2 hammers, and I get an extra one for Khorne Calls. I need hammers. There's a hammer. And a hammer.
So I need a crit.
You need a crit.
No, just a shield.
So 2 damage. I'm going to pushy Bucky to there. Oh, crap, sorry. That was completely useless. Just go, ha-ha, catch! And in my power step, I have nothing to play.
Right, so I'm going to... My third activation, I'm going to make a move action onto there.
Okay. And your power step?
I have nothing to do.
Okay. I have nothing either, so on to my fourth go. I'm just going to run casters forward, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And I have nothing in my power step.
Actually, I probably should have done this last time. I'm not going to do anything in your power step.
Okay.
For my final turn, I'm going to take a card.
Ooh. Yep.
I'm going to play Treasure Lust. Choose a friendly fighter and push them up 3 hexes. They must move higher than their objective. 1, 2, 3.
It's going to be an inspired Fjul.
Yeah, but he's out on his own and in danger of dying.
He is in a slightly dodgy spot there.
Yeah.
Okay. I have nothing to answer that with.
Okay.
On to the end phase. I went first, didn't I?
Yes.
I scored nothing. Nothing at all.
Okay.
Not a snozzage.
And I scored nothing at all. And you know what? Could have scored our only way out.
Oh, yeah, you could have done. You got rid of that.
But I wouldn't have scored it with the power cards. Well, if I didn't know what these power cards were, if you see what I mean, I got a good bunch of power cards.
True.
That's very annoying.
I'm going to get rid of.
Are these guys inspired now?
They are.
Yeah. Do that while you're not.
Yeah. So all those scary dwarves are inspired now. Of my objectives, I'm going to get rid of Conquest. I'm going to play Berserk Charge on Sec. Spend my other glory. And I'm going to get rid of Whirlwind of Death. And then I'm going to draw up.
Okay.
So over to you.
I didn't score any objectives.
Nope.
And I'm going to get rid of one. I'm going to get rid of Singled Out, which is the 3 thingies on a person.
Yep.
And I'm going to get rid of one of my power cards, which is Tantalising Prize, which is you get to do 2 additional hexes if you move. I'll make it on a move action, which I might be able to use, but I kind of also want to cycle through.
Yeah.
So that's quite handy.
Okay.
And
so we'll draw up and then we'll show off our cards. Okay, so it's round 2. We're going to roll to see who goes first. I get a crushing. Oh, I got a crit this time. 1 and 1 crit. The 1 single assist and 1 crit.
Ooh, no crits.
I am going to go first.
Funny that.
Yeah, going to have to kinda. Okay, so I'm going to charge in my first activation. I think I'm going to have to go for the charge with Saik because he's got the possibility that he might just be too far out of the action otherwise.
Okay.
So he's going to charge to there. He rolls 2 hammers now, but he does have Berserk Charge, which means that on a charge, both swords and hammers count. So here we go. Crits! Oh, 2 hammers.
So I need...
You do need
a crit, rather.
You do need a crit.
Crit!
Oh, you crit bag. Quizzes. Okay, into the power step, I'm going to play Insensate, which is you can only do 1 damage.
Okay.
Next turn, basically.
Okay.
Well, the exact text is the first friendly fighter who suffers any amount of damage only suffers 1 damage.
Well, that's very unsporting of you.
No.
If I may.
You may not.
I'm going to make a charge action with Maegrim here. 1, 2, 3.
How much damage does Maegrim do?
Well, he only does 1 this turn.
Oh, yes,
but
good
normally
point.
he does 2.
Good point.
So it's 3 swords.
Oh, that's enough. So 1 damage to Carsus. And are you pushing him?
Yes, I will. I'll push him back to there.
Okay. And your step of power?
I've got nothing to do with my step of power.
Okay, so onto my second activation. I'm going to do a charge action with Arnulf. He's going to go 1, 2 to there. He's going to take on the Man Mountain Fjul. Now, he only rolls 2 swords, but if I get a crit, it's 2 damage instead of 1.
Ooh.
And you can't be pushed back, so you have to beat whatever I roll. Swords aplenty! Or crits, rather. Crits! Ah! Arnulf, this is why no one likes you. Not a lot else can be said about that. I have nothing in my power step.
Okay. I have nothing in your power step.
On to your second activation then.
Second activation. I'm going to make an attack action.
Well, you might.
So I've only got to roll 2 dice though. It's few, there's not.
2 hammers, isn't it?
2 hammers.
Oh!
Right. I'm going to play a reaction. Oathsworn. Play this after a friendly fighter attack action that fails. I can make another attack action that targets the same fighter.
I'm frantically looking through my cards to see if I had a reaction that I could play, but I don't think I have. Oh!
Right.
Good lord, Fjul.
Well done, Fjul.
You. Well, it's do and possibly die time, but Garrek is going to have to charge. 1 to there. Going to show him how it's done. So you can be pushed back on this one, so unfortunately I just get hammers and single assists. Oh! Whop! You can't stop that, it's 2 damage. He is not deadened yet.
Are you pushing him back?
Yes, I am going to push you back to there.
Okay.
And in the step of power, I don't want to look at my cards, I haven't got anything to play.
No, me either.
That was my third activation. So on to your third activation.
I'm going to try and hit Arnulf again.
Poor old Arnulf. Oh, he's in
It's a
trouble.
hammer.
It's a hammer. So I
Don't
need
get
a
a
dodge
crit.
or a crit.
Don't get a dodge or a crit, please.
Oh no! Arnulf's been
I've scored something, so
splatterated.
that's 4 damage.
Ouch. You've scored turn to dust. Turn to mist.
I've got a glory.
I have a
Hooray.
reaction to play.
Oh, hang on, before you do, I've got score immediately before our leader takes out a person.
Okay.
I get another glory.
Scion of Grimnir, is
Yeah,
that?
you're going to kill me.
Yeah, I've got final blow.
Ah.
Plays after an enemy fighter's attack takes an adjacent friendly fighter out of action. Their attacker suffers 1 damage.
Ooh.
So Fjul has been struck down in his prime. So I get a glory for that as well.
Oh.
So you scored 2.
Yes.
1 for killing him and 1 for Scion of Grimnir, is that?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. And in your power step?
In my power step, I have nothing to do.
Okay, neither do I. So on to my 4th go. On my 4th go, I'm going to charge with Carsus. I'm going 1 to there.
Oh yes, because he's got range, isn't he?
He's got a range of 2.
Right.
And he's going to have swing at... I can't remember which one that is.
That is Maegrim, I hope.
Is it?
I've been playing him as Maegrim.
Is it mildly miffed Maegrim?
Yeah, I've been playing him as Maegrim. As we know, I always get these medal left. I've been playing him as Maegrim.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with my chained axe, which is 3 swords, but only the 1 damage.
Okay.
Oh, crit and sword.
Okay.
So 1 damage to him.
1 damage.
And I'm going to push you back to there.
Okay. I am going to play Great Strength on Tefk over here.
Can't remember which one's Tefk.
This one.
That one.
And then I have nothing to do unless you do.
Yes, I'm going to play Quick Advance.
Oh, what does that do?
So I can push 2 people, 1 hex.
Ooh.
Can't be my leader though.
Okay.
So I'm going to push Targor to there and Sek to there.
Okay. I wonder what you've got.
Yeah. Not going to help me though.
Well, it might.
Well, that was my theory. This is the best way of giving me a chance of doing something. So.
Okay, my 4th and final activation, I'm going to make a charge action.
Garrek. Oh.
I'm going to push Garrek onto the objective. I'm going to charge at Sayek.
Oh.
So he's got 4 health, is that right?
Sayek has 4 health, yes.
Okay, I'm doing 4 over here, just so you know.
Yeah.
So it's 3 hammers.
Yeah.
4 damage.
Oh, I cannot stop that. That is enough to kill Sayek.
About time.
Smush.
Right, I've scored massive assault because I've done 8 damage this turn.
Oh, well done. Well done.
That's
And
2.
you get 1 for killing him as
And
well.
1 for killing him. So 2.
And you've stymied my attempts to score supremacy as well.
If it's any consolation, I've got supremacy. You've stymied my attempts by killing my people. If that helps. I got a new card.
Bottom.
I'm going to put Great Fortitude on Tefk.
So on to the end phase. Okay, so I went first. I scored nothing again.
Oh.
I've managed to do myself out of 1. You've done me out of another. Well, you've done me out of the other 2 actually, but I wasn't going to score the other 2. So I'm going to get rid of. Singled out. So all my guys are inspired. Yay! So Karsus, Garrek, and Targor are all a little bit faster, and that's it. That's not quite it. They do a bit more damage, but that's about it. I'm going to get rid of Supremacy, and There Is Only Slaughter. Because There Is Only Slaughter is nobody holding an objective. And I'm going to get rid of both my power cards as well, Boon of Khorne and Mighty Swing. Mighty Swing is hit everybody, and Boon of Khorne is if I kill someone. So I'm going to draw everything up in the last ditch attempt at getting something that might work.
Right, I scored Fired Up, and I'm going to get rid of Supremacy. I think I'm going to keep hold of the other objective.
Okay.
And draw 2 new objectives.
And your power cards?
And the power cards, I'm going to keep them both.
Okay, so we're going to roll for the 3rd and final round. Oh, just a double and not a lot else. Oh, 2 crits.
Enough to win.
It's enough to let you pick.
It's difficult, isn't it?
Pick your nose.
I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm going to risk a charge for my first activation.
So you're going first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to charge with Tefk.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 to there.
Ooh, risky.
Yep.
Yep.
3 swords, 2 damage he does. That's enough to kill him, isn't it?
That is enough to kill Karsus. Unless you do that.
Right.
Oh.
Hang on.
Oh, if I've got a reaction, I can play it first. Please have a reaction. No, I haven't.
No, I haven't got a reaction actually, so I say hang on, it's rubbish. Okay. I'm going to play Sudden Growth on Magrim. And then I'm going to play Ready for Action! And have another attack.
Curses.
It's not really how I wanted to use it, but I think I've got to try and do this. Come on.
Oh!
It's a sword. It's a sword to dodge a crit.
Come on, Karsus. Give me that crit. Oh! Karsus is dead.
Right.
So you get a glory for killing him.
Now, yeah, I do get glory for killing. Now, I don't know if I score this or not. Score this immediately if a friendly fighter takes an enemy fighter out of action with a charge action. I didn't, did I? Because it was an attack
It was a reaction,
It was
so
a
it
reaction,
wasn't
so
a
it doesn't
charge.
count, so I don't score that.
Yeah.
Now, that's a bit of a shame. Okay.
So into your power step.
Okay, so he has now got... He's up to 5 wounds now.
Okay.
Just so you know. In my power step, still, continuation, I don't have anything to play.
So on to my first activation. I'm going to get rid of Superior Tactician and draw my last objective. I'm also, Robin's being very nice, I'm going to play Duel of Wits from when you played Ready for Action earlier, so I'm going to grab my last 2 cards.
Everybody's been screaming at the screen, Pete, play Duel of Wits! Play Duel of Wits! Well, he's finally remembered.
I heard you!
I heard you!
So in your power step then, I'm going to play Concealed Weapon on Garrek.
Ooh.
Can you do that noise again? And I got rid of Superior Tactician and drew up a new objective card.
Okay.
So that's it for me. Back to you.
For my power step. Well,
yep.
What was it?
Well, it's still it's in my power step if you've got anything.
No, I've got nothing to play in your power step.
So it's on to your second activation.
Actually, I'm not going to do that. Sorry, I'm going to be really risky. I might totally regret this.
You're going to be really frisky.
I am going to play something in your power step.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm going to play the Fameway Crystal on Tefk.
Ooh.
And then for my second activation, this is a super massive risk, but you know, it's only a game, isn't it? I'm going to take a charge action.
It's not just a game!
I'm going to make a charge action with Tefk. I'm going to discard the Fameway Crystal.
You're a horrible person.
I do enough damage to kill it, no, I do 4 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Oh, he's jammy, this Tefk.
Oh, you needed hammers, I presume.
3 hammers and 2 hammers and a crit.
Garrek's dead.
Which means I do now score Ferocious Charge, because that was a charge action.
Yep.
And I'm going to, in my power step, play Defiant Strike on Tefk.
So, on to my second activation. Not got a lot to do, so Tiger's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I'd kept Conquest, or the other card, which is nobody's holding an objective, then I'd have scored 3 glory at the end of this, but I'm not going to score any.
I wasn't really listening when you threw stuff away.
No, doesn't really matter.
I've got somebody on an objective. Right.
I have nothing in my power step.
Is that your third turn? Was that your second turn?
That was my second.
Okay. For my third turn, I suppose I'll just draw a card.
Okay.
Are they both charged?
Yep.
Power step, nothing to play.
Same here. So on to my third activation, I've got nothing, and I've got nothing to
cards,
draw.
have you?
I've got no cards, so I'll pass.
Okay, I will, fourth activation, I will draw another card.
Power step?
It's a fuel specific card.
Alright,
Always good at this stage to go. Power step, I've got nothing to play.
Neither do I, so on my fourth turn I'm also going to pass.
Okay.
Okay, so on to the end phase then, and you went first.
I did. I don't score Shining Example because my leader is dead.
Yep.
I do score Dashed Hopes because I knocked out an
Inspired
person, and I do score Grim Promise because I took your enemy leader out. So I get 2 more glory.
And I scored Fired Up. I didn't score Advancing Strike, and I didn't score Chosen Champion. Scored the 1. Oh, that was a pasting.
Did you go through all your cards?
I did. I got through every single card.
And not managed to play singled out, or whatever the equivalent was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I got 2 on Saic and then he died.
Okay.
And then I just didn't have enough glory left to be able to play things. And in the last turn, I think I got 4 upgrades. So,
I thought you were going to absolutely annihilate me at the beginning of that game.
I was hoping I was going to as well, but it turns out I'm I have a 24 card deck here and I got through the lot. But it didn't,
wow, I've got
help.
24 cards and I actually got through most of them.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Quite a lot of them. But I mean, it helped that we both binned 5 at the beginning.
Yeah. Oh, I did not get anything out in the order I wanted there.
But at the beginning, I thought you got everything out of the order you wanted. You charged in, you killed.
That was the only.
You killed what I thought was Tefk.
That was the only part in the whole game that went right for me. It all was downhill after that. Oh dear.
And you injured Fjul. I thought I'd had it, and then Fjul kept missing.
Yeah.
And I just thought.
I wanted you to kill him earlier because if you killed him, I would have taken him out earlier with the reaction.
Yeah.
So the first time he missed, I was like, "Damn it! I wanted to die."
I would have started to get glory. Every kill, pretty much every kill I got this time, I got 2 glory.
Yeah.
Because my score immediately came out.
I fluffed up in that I was banking on Saic and moving him over onto that hex over here with my ability, and completely forgot that you had Tefk standing there ready to just run across and slap him in the face. And at best, at the very least, you were probably going to push him off. But as it was, you turned him into a red
I was
mist.
quite confident there because I had ready for action.
Yes.
So I kind of, yeah.
Oh, that was painful. Painful. I don't know if I've built a Skaven deck here, people. I might have just built one of those.
By that
decks.
he means that the game where he played, where he kind of tried to do too many things at once.
Yes.
Which is what I'd feared, and actually, I won't say it. Again, I won't say it.
Yeah, because I don't want to give anything away.
There's still a few casts coming out.
Yep. Sucked massively. I sucked hard there. I'm not happy with that. Hopefully in the next game I shall pull things back a bit here. I know what Robin's going after now, which is basically my head on a pike. So let's know. It's just pretty straightforward. He wants to kill me. He wants to make me hurt.
Yeah, I think in some ways, because I a little bit my deck got caught between two posts.
It's a bit painful, that.
But I think the fact that you've turned up with the Reavers has probably mitigated that slightly because you're a little bit more fragile than some other warbands. So I was actually expecting you to play Fiends.
I also have the
due
problem.
to you saying you were playing Fiends on Facebook.
Yeah. What could the other mystery game be about? Maybe I've changed my deck, but I think Garreks boys suffer a bit against Fjul because you're rock hard. And I've got to kill three people have to die for me to inspire. So that's probably going to be 3 of my people have to die.
That's true before you inspire. But then inspiring for you isn't brilliant, is it?
It's not
it's
great,
speedy, but you outmaneuver me anyway. The thing with Fjul is the chosen axes is you kind of need to maximise those attacks somehow. Yeah. Because they only got one shield. Yeah. So the more you can do.
Well, it's like what I did with Sake when I ploughed a couple of the ploys in. I was rolling like 4 dice and I could re-roll any of them.
Yeah. So you were a bit unlucky there that you rolled all your crits and and hammers at the same time.
2 crits and 2 hammers in one go. So it was a guaranteed first kill, which was nice. And I thought, brilliant, everything's going swimmingly for me. And then after that, it all went to pot.
Yeah, I thought it had all gone wrong because I also messed up my manoeuvring because I had tantalising prize, or whichever the one is that you can move up to 2 hexes.
Yeah.
But that's it. Say it was here, and I put somebody on there.
Yeah.
I put somebody on there, and so I could no longer push somebody up onto that space. I've just knocked.
Oh, you've broken it already, Robin.
Oh my goodness me! I'm sorry,
Rupert.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Rupert.
I'm sorry.
Can't take him anywhere. Just goes around smashing stuff. Like, that's nice. Boff. It's broken there. Not very good, is it? It's broken.
That is what I'm like. Anyway, yeah. So I'm really surprised that turned out the way it did. Really low scoring game. In the first two even rounds.
It wasn't until near the end where you started.
How did it finish? I got
10 plays 4.
10-4. Yeah.
It wasn't an absolute thrashing by any stretch, and if a few things had gone slightly differently for me, it could have been a different score there, but it was not meant to be.
Yeah, I hit when I needed to hit at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I mean, I missed with Fjul, but when I really needed to, it's actually Tefk. But that's what we had this discussion a long time ago when I played Chosen Axes. Tefk 3 hammers.
3 hammers Tefk is better than
2 hammers Fjul. I think.
I mean, Fjul does crazy damage. But
he does. But 2 hammers is. But all you need is great strength or something like that on Tefk, and he's doing the same damage as Fjul. Whereas it's really hard, as we've discussed before, to get that extra.
Get extra dice.
Extra dice roll.
Yeah, there's a few more ploys now around, I think, floating around, but there's still not many. So.
No, well, with the absence of a vacant weapon as well, and the having to get rid of the equivalent in the first round.
Yeah, it's almost like they knew what they were doing with that restriction list.
I think the restriction list is good. I really enjoyed. We didn't really talk about that at the top of the video. I really enjoyed picking this deck. I'm not quite sure. We perhaps have to think about it. I don't know whether the restricted list and fraction is a good mix. I know we talked about it before, and actually you said you didn't think it was a good mix, and I said I thought it was. I'm actually coming a bit more around to your idea.
I mean, there were a lot of cards I still would have taken from the faction-specific side of things there. So
yeah, the dwarf ones are slightly not that great.
Fuels are a bit more sucky.
I have put the wrong objective in when I've selected the deck. Because I haven't got the one that swaps pinches objectives. I've got the one that pinches objectives, which I didn't mean to put in there. But never mind.
But you could have possibly scored that as well.
Yes, actually.
And against Garrek, there's slightly more of a chance there because I'm going to go after objectives.
Probably would have kept in. I took the ploy out, see, because I was trying to cut my ploys down. I would have kept confused priorities in. Yeah. That makes it nice and easy to score. Or easier to score.
Hang about, confused priorities is a ploy.
Yes, but I took the ploy out, and then I took
I see.
They took the objective out.
I get you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway, so yes, you
that
can
is game 1.
watch game 2 of that if you're one of our Patreon viewers at the $5 level. So they're going to go straight over and watch that tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow.
Straight over.
You get one Friday, you get one Saturday, and you get one Sunday.
Way.
Hopefully.
Oh yeah, all being well.
So if you want to check that out, there are 3 or 4 other best of 3s over there that nobody else has ever seen. Well, apart from the Patreoners. So you'll get to go and watch them too if you want, and plus all the other stuff, all the things we post.
There's quite a lot
there.
of stuff actually. In some ways, it's quite good joining later. You get a whole lot of extra content.
Get even more stuff, yeah. I think you said that once before.
Well,
and I was hoping that wouldn't encourage people to wait a year. Just give it a year or 2 and then I'll join up and get loads. But do join now, because you do get an input on all the games we play. This game was requested by 2 different Patreoners. Somebody wanted to see the Chosen Axes, and they're getting a best of 3 of Chosen Axes. Yeah. And somebody else wanted to see a mystery matchup where we didn't know who we were going up against. And there we go. So,
and he said preferably a best of 3.
Yes,
which it is.
Boom.
Yeah. So we do listen to our patrons.
Yeah.
And actually, that's really our community is really growing there. It's really nice, and you know that's I think that's where our future lies.
And not to toot my own bugle, but we do get complimented a lot on how much interaction we give to our Patreon supporters.
Please don't toot your own bugle in front of me.
Toot, toot.
Right.
So we shall see you next time in the Nightvault in the Mirrored City.
Bye.